Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back, Grand Spartan. Gonna get you up to speed here, and then we're gonna get some building done today. So, much like a couple episodes in between, I've been trying to get a little bit of concrete work done, laying down rebar and upgrading to flatten this place out. And so I finished over this side. I think last time I had done the T over this way. I got this little bit done, still some drying right down there, actually. And back over this way and underneath the tree farm garden. I still want to get your feedback on that and whether or not I should get rid of the trees, completely glass that area in and just do a garden. We can change up the inside or leave the trees in there because, well, it's not spawned in. It's too far away. But my tree farm over there, we can just use that for wood instead. I don't know if I like the trees sticking up out of the building like that. Now that I look at all of these buildings and how smooth they are at the top, I don't even think I'm going to build a structure on top of this structure here. Like I said, I think I'm going to build a separate generator room over there, and I'm going to rework this room over here. I'm going to take this room apart. But anyway, and I did a little bit of painting too. I wanted to paint up the hallways a bit better. You might be able to sort of see it from up here through the glass, but not really. So I'll take you down inside. Little man in the game is getting pretty hungry, getting grumpy. Let me feed him first, and then we'll get to work. Let's stick a little bit of dirt in here. I've been throwing the dirt out for the most part. I don't think I need all that dirt. And then goldenrod tea. So we need to make some more paint because I've used up almost all of my paint. Goldenrod would be the only thing that I am short on. Let's take some goldenrod over to the tree farm and plant it. Let's say 50. Let's say 50. I think it multiplies by 5. I'm not sure about that exactly, how much it multiplies by with the fertilizer. Cotton. We can do another 50 cotton too. Stick that away, and then we just use up all the cotton that we have, all the goldenrod and chrysanthemum, along with some bottled murky water. But I'll take you around inside here real quick and show you the hallways. Well, let's go through this way. It'll look a little better going through the intersection. I'm guessing this is probably the paint scheme I'll go with. Still have to, like I said, do all the lighting and wiring and all of that stuff. We'll do that. It'll be one of the last things we do. But this is kind of the scheme I might go with. I don't know. I might change it up. Oh, I missed a spot right there. And I did, you can paint behind, like if you get right there where it doesn't say storage or it doesn't say press E to use, you can paint behind that stuff too. Didn't realize that. You cannot, however, paint underneath these. No matter how I looked at it right there, I could not, it would not let me paint. So I'll have to pick that up. It's not a big deal, but you can paint under these. You can paint all around those. But anyway, and paint underneath the cement mixers as well. I kind of like it that I can walk back here. But no matter how I looked at it, I couldn't paint those. So we'll have to pick those up. We'll miss that too when I was painting. I was just doing slapping on a quick coat. Need to paint that as well, just to get an idea of kind of how it's going to look. Went down all the hallways and did what you see there. But I don't know. We'll think about it. But I'm still thinking about this tree farm over here and what we can do with it, what we might do with it, and if we just do away with the trees altogether. And I tell you, a good test would be go ahead and pick my garden here and cut down all of these trees. We need the extra wood anyway, and just see what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like, because I'm starting to lean towards maybe doing away with the trees and just making this a garden. I think it would look better. I think it would. But I'll get your feedback on that. What you think? Do you think it looks cool having the trees sticking up out of the top of the building? So we'll, this wasn't planned for today, but we'll go ahead and we'll do it. We will do it. Fingers getting tired. Spamming E. I don't know if I like the format of the the layout of the garden here, having to walk around the trees. Probably would have been easier to. So you can't really cut down the trees without picking the garden, you know, because you're gonna cut up your corn and your crops with the chainsaw while you're trying to cut the trees down. That was kind of poor planning on my part. I do have a cool idea for lighting for in here. I think we could light this sucker up. This is a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of square footage in here for a garden. More than I had imagined it would be with the trees being in the way. I didn't think we'd have quite this much stuff to plant and harvest. All right. Well, it's mostly for looks, you know, that yucca. And we'll probably use the aloe for some first aid bandages. Let me go grab my chainsaw. And think about what I'm going to do here. Screamer lady. Oh, she's over there. She's missing a leg from a cactus. Poor gal. So these are turned off now. I ran out of fuel and I just have not fueled them up. Oh, I had to make more rebar too. We've used almost all the rebar. So this forge over here that I've been, you can see it burning through the glass. You can't see it, but if I zoom in, you can. Got that one, and I also got the stone forges fired up because we've not been pumping out any concrete. Now, I still have a decent amount here. I've used a good many stacks, but we're okay. We're okay with that. Let me stick this stuff in here. Horn. And grab my chainsaw out of the tool chest here. I have to turn the volume down so I don't blow your eardrums. Oh. There we go. Turn that volume down just a little bit and let's get cutting. It's kind of funny, they don't go anywhere. They just sit here. Glass holds them up. This is a decent amount of wood for this tiny little building. In the very least, I'll change this up where the wood is at. We'll place all dirt, and then I'll put the plates down on top of it like, yeah, I think it was Nick T suggested that. I apologize if that's not the right name, person that came up with the idea to do that, but... So, do we not? Okay, I see now. I see now. I was thinking we didn't have enough fertilizer to finish this out. And I guess we kind of didn't, but we didn't fertilize the center where each tree was located. There's still a tree left standing right here. So, let's go back over here now. How much wood was that? Oh, that wasn't that much. It was almost 20,000. Let's go back over here and take a look at what it looks like with no trees in place now. I'm going to build my way up right here. Well, minus all the holes in there, you know, if we fill that in, it would look a little more like one of those over there or something. I kind of like it being the same height instead of having those trees. Somehow, for some reason, you can see the trees spawned in. Guess I was just one block off from that rendering in. Well, get my cotton and goldenrod on the belt. And put those pine cones in there. Put the wood in here. We were really low on wood, too. We didn't have a whole lot. Haven't made any trader runs lately. Haven't done anything lately except for build, build, build. You can see down here, I went ahead and found my center point. That's another nice thing about getting rid of the dirt and the grass is that it's easier to count out. And I got my center point right there and there. I planned on doing something in the center. So we'll see how that works out. Let's take old gal out before she sees me and calls in the cavalry. Can't wait to get rid of that building right there. That's the only thing that takes away from what we've done so far is that ugly building. What was that? Was that a wolf? Oh, it is a wolf. Right there. I don't think we need the meat right now, though, so pick up our chrysanthemum and goldenrod here. How much am I getting per each one? 4. Is it the same for goldenrod, or is it? I thought it was 5. Oh, it's 4. Okay, it's 4. All right. Let's get that replanted here. Don't know how much more paint I'm going to need, but if we're going to paint the concrete on the ground as well, that's going to take a few thousand or a couple thousand. And then, you know, whatever's left over inside the building, we'll have to... You know what? I don't have that fertilized. Let's do the cotton. Let's do the cotton here in this fertilized area. And then we'll plant the excess on the next rows over. But it almost doesn't make sense to have those trees over there. I thought it would look cool at first, and I went to extra... put in the extra effort there to make that so that the trees could grow up through the glass. But, you know, the more I look at it, the more I don't like it. I think it takes away from the base build. Might just keep this tree farm over here going and use it for our wood. Not that we're even going to need a whole lot of wood moving forward. The only thing we need wood for now is just fuel, really, right? I heard a zombie. Oh, I hear a wolf. Oh, look at that. He's guarding my mini bike. You sucker. I'm going to play peekaboo here in the garden. Whoops, I planted a tree off on the grass there. How did I do that? Oh, there he is. I don't think you even have a way to get the meat. Son of a gun. Let's cut him up with a chainsaw. Don't get any meat that way. Well, I wasn't even going to bother with the wolf, but he's over here guarding my mini bike, so that's what he gets. Yeah, what he had coming to him. So I have another hallway to build here. This silly entrance that I have here is the one thing that's going to hold me up. Let me get the rebar and just lay it out real quick. Just count it out. So if we go from the center point here. Yeah, let me count out how far away it was. It 7? No. We had to cut it short because of the distance. Well, I might actually have to come off of the side of this building over here. I don't know what's going to look best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just do that so it's symmetrical here on this building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I mean? Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. because the center is going to be right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be right there. And that would give us a nice even number. It's actually an odd number, but it'll give us a nice even spread there all the way across. Did I match that up right? Or I didn't? No, that's it. That's it right there. Okay. Well, that would be fine. We could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. I think it looked best if we kept it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's going to look best. So let's see how they match up over here. So we can get away. We could skip over that little hole right there if we needed to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll do the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we wouldn't need that because it'll connect right there. I'll have a support. Most likely put in some type of a pillar right there, you know. So it'll work out, and I can actually skip. I can leave that there since it's not going to interfere with what we're doing. And I think that will all work out. I wonder what that whole that deal is with the glass right there. You know, it looks like I have a glass wall in there or something, but I really don't. I don't know what the dealio is, man. All right, so let's get these things back out again. That, and that. Oh, it's just going to be, whoops. Just going to be more area where I have to put in concrete. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit the bottom of that, I do believe. Might as well upgrade it. Can auger it down if we have made a mistake. No problemo. Yeah, we probably won't make this a long episode. I always say that, and then I go for an hour and 20 minutes. But I just wanted to get a second episode up today so we can cover as much ground as possible. That's why I've been doing that little bit of concrete work in between the episodes to save time for recording, and also because it's probably the most boring thing that I do. Lay down rebar, upgrade, lay down rebar, upgrade, just to flatten the land. You know, it's kind of a boring aspect of the game, but more so than mining. Well, mining is kind of like treasure hunting, you know? It's like treasure hunting, because you never know what you're going to find or how much of it you're going to find, and I guess it really is kind of like treasure hunting because you find gold and diamonds and all of that too, but a little more exciting, in my opinion, than laying down rebar. Now, this is different. This is being creative. This is, you know, making something. But when you're just putting down rebar to flatten the ground and upgrading it, it's a pretty boring process. Took me a while. It took me an hour. Well, I did some painting too, so I guess that took some of the time. But let's get these upgraded. Make sure I did it right. So, it's center there. Put our rebar. I'm going to need to go get some more rebar from the base, from the forge as well. I think I made 3,000 more. I went through about 1,500 or 1,200 or something like that on the ground. I'm going to need to... I'm going to need to continually make more of that. Glad I got that forge up and going over there and smelting. It wasn't even running when I went over to it, but I was so close to running out of rebar. Had I not had that, I'd have been, playing the waiting game. We'd have found something else to do for a day or so. Maybe a couple days. Right? It's another one of those early morning recordings, but I said, yeah, I want to try to cover as much ground as we can over the next course of the next several weeks, and I was feeling pretty good about what I had accomplished last night, and that we could move on and get this almost the final hallway. We'll only have one hallway left after this, unless I come up with some other crazy idea. Because I'm thinking about that, what do you call it? The generator room. Thinking about a generator room. Oh boy. Oh, there's a cop. Oh, he's coming this way too. Really? Don't you touch me with your infected hands. Don't you? You get away from my mini bike. There's another screamer. Oh boy. Well, that cop just blew up. I bet you he destroyed something over there. What kind of run is that, man? What kind of running is that? You're moving fast, but you're not going anywhere. Starting to get a lot of ferals out here now. It's funny because I moved my forge room area. Yeah, I don't see... Oh, yeah, I do see some destruction. Did he destroy it? No. Hey there, man. Oh, there's a guy in my face. Whee! We gotta get some lighting up out here. Can't see anything. It's so dark. Oh, what is that? How did he run and then just lose his leg and fall down? That was a bit weird. Are you gonna run in a circle? Running in a circle. He's gonna get dizzy. You're gonna get dizzy, man. Hey, let me help you. Let me help you with that. Oh, he's running in a circle again. You know what? Whoops. Is that him making that noise? Or is there another zombie out here? Hey. Alright. Well, I think we're done with that now. Let's back to what we were doing. I need to go in and get some more first aid kits, just in case. You never know. Dog horde wanders up on us or something, and we're done for. We haven't died in a while. We have one death so far on this Let's Play. I don't want to increase that number. Goof up our game stages or anything like that. Alright, let's go ahead and use one of those. Get that health back up a tad and take one of those. We can put our goldenrod chrysanthemum in there. Can I eat another meat stew? Yes, I can. I need to make some more goldenrod tea sometime soon as well. Let's take this stuff over to our chem lab and make some more paint. I want to look real nice in here when we can get the lighting installed. Oh, we need fuel. Of course, I can just use frames. I just use frames. Paint by 312. How much is that? 15,000. We'll do 100. That should fill up the slots now, because let's go ahead and just stick this stuff in here. You know what I mean? Stick that stuff in there, and we'll even leave some fuel over here for it. How is this looking? There's all our extra rebar. I have no more iron in there. I'm going to have to go get some iron from the other room. We're going to have to start moving our things over here, too. There's no need to, you know, not move our stuff over. How much iron are we working with here? Tell me I have some iron. Not much. Not much. Let's just take that. I mean, there's nothing I really need it for. We have so much steel that we've not used yet. We've just been collecting that stuff. Like a collector, but I've not used it. Okay, so this one didn't have anything, so we just stick it all in here. See, that's kind of the thing. I don't even need... let's get... We'll just leave it. We'll leave it. I just don't want to forget about it. Don't want to forget about it. Stick our rebar back in our building chest over here. And our chainsaw we can put away too. Don't need that. And I guess... Is there anything in there? Well, it's a land claim. Oh, the land claim's already right there. Let's pick this thing up. Let's get it out our way, since we're going to be drilling a hole on the side here in just a moment. Because you know me, I get a little crazy with the auger sometimes. I'll end up hitting that thing. It would just stick it right there for right now. And put my land claim block in there. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The hole should be the center. So let's take this out. And we went 3 wide on that sucker too, didn't we? I don't even know why I took the bottom block out. There was no need for that. So we're going to build this up. Once we remove everything, we'll build this whole area up 1 level higher. So don't know if I'll take the floor out completely. I thought about it. I thought about taking out this entire floor that I'm standing on and raising it up like what we have over there. You know what I mean? I think this is going to have to go away too. Right. Well, let me teeter out on the edge here just a little bit. See if we can't kind of build our way over till we can reach that pylon pillar. Up. Mm-hmm. You had a cool idea for this building over here. With what I'm gonna do with it and the design I could use, but I don't know if it, I don't know. But all of this is gonna have to come out, which was our original rooftop with the garden on top. So that's the way I want it. And we'll have to build that back in there. We go ahead and nail it down. I think it's right. I think it's good. Boy, I've seen enough of this in the past day. Digging all the top layer of the dirt out, placing rebar, upgrading. Digging the top layer of dirt out, placing rebar, upgrading. At least this, I'm building something, you know, I'm building something. I'm not just replacing what I'm taking out with a different type of block. Ugh. All right, and then this goes like that. Hope you can really tell the difference in the new quality settings. I still have to figure some things out with it. I still have to figure out if CRF is the best setting in OBS. Maybe some of you mess around with OBS. I, you know, have limited experience with it, but as far as quality settings go, I have CRF set to 1. That's what I have. I think 0 is auto and 1 is almost lossless. Not quite. Because if you go to the simple settings in OBS and you click on lossless, it warns you that 1 minute can be up to 7 gigs or something like that. So I did too. I used it and I recorded a minute. It was like 3 gigs or somewhere in that range. And I said, that's just going to be too big. I don't want to get back into 18-hour uploads, you know, and have a 600 gig episode. That just doesn't make sense. Not for what we're covering here, not for what we're doing. Even if I did a 25-minute episode every day, it wouldn't make sense to have those kinds of settings. But I'll figure it out. I'll get it dialed in. You know, it took us about 30 episodes or so at the beginning of Alpha 16 to get it all dialed in, and we've come a long way since then. Long way since then. Even since the beginning of this series, since we started season 2. Remember we were over in the old building in the city across the way there? We've come a long way since then as far as quality settings go. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm sitting up on my mic. I'm kind of sitting back away from the mic. I'll move a little closer to me there. So hopefully the way this works out, I'll finish this up, we'll call it. I'll be this episode will be up on a Monday, and I will have you a stream live tomorrow on Tuesday. I hope. The plan was to stream Tuesday morning about 8 a.m. somewhere in that range, 8:30, 8:15. I don't know that for sure. Kind of depends on my schedule and what might come up. Yeah, the way it is now, I don't have a schedule. Used to have a schedule on Twitch. Stream music, I had a schedule, but kind of gotten away from that because I don't ever know day to day. So I'll get this laid out. We're not going to finish it on this episode. We'll leave that for the next episode to kind of finish this hallway out and do what we did over on the other side. Actually, that corner right there is going to be a actual corner piece. Not going to be square. Pretty sure that's how we did it on the other corners, right? All right. Makes me a little uneasy that there's nothing but glass on this side, but we're gonna auger it down. I'm sure it'll be. I'm sure it will hold. It will support. Oh! Oh no, I didn't take that out. I thought I took that out right there when I pointed that way. That's another block gone. I have to replace. It's gonna sit there for 3 episodes before I replace it. All right, let me walk over here. We did flat blocks on the side, correct? But are they really flat blocks? Yes, they are. And then curved across the top. So, and we did them on the inside. Yeah, have to do it on the inside to make it match up with the glass. All right, there. And get our corners out. See if we can't match that. And let me go get my other corners. Hopefully we have some other corners. Gonna kind of cut it close with the, let's get these in our inventory and those, and like I said before, we can sell that and these and put those in there. The bulletproof glass, 123 and 105. We didn't make any more, but I can make more. I can make plenty more, honestly. And I need to go ahead and get that fired up again. So, well, you know what? The glass is almost topped off. Let's wait on that. Let's wait on that. When we decide what it is that we need. Put those in place. Do a little advanced placement here. I actually think that's going to be a flat block right there. Based on my previous experiences. All right. And then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll actually have to come down 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4 with the corner. 3, 4, and then do this number right here. All right. I'm excited to be able to do a base preview on this this base. I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to, you know, putting it out there for the public to see, because we have such a limited audience here on the Let's Play. But on the base preview videos, they go public. A lot of people see those. And so I'll be excited to put those out there. It'll be an old hat to most of you who've been watching this whole time and seeing it kind of go together piece by piece. What's even more beautiful is that I have an entire Let's Play based around this build. So people are interested. Once I get it up, I can have a link to the Let's Play and they can go check it out. So I think how we'll do this is we'll have 1, 2, and then we'll start the 1, 2, 3 for the plates. Let's get those plates on our belt. Advanced placement. right? And then the next would be this wall over here, and we'll do the same thing. We'll have a blank blank. Yeah, I think that's right, the way I have it over there. And same thing here, we start there. Leaves us to 2 over for our lighting. And this is the last one here. I think actually I put one more of these. Let's copy this rotation. I'll put one more of those in there, and the same thing here. One more of those in there, and then there's a square there and a square there. Pretty sure that's how that worked out. On the other side, I should know it. I should know it well by now. As many times as we've done it. Advanced placement. Actually, that was a simple placement, wasn't it? That was a simple. And then a little cherry on top there, or is it one up more from that? I think there's one more from that. It doesn't matter either way. I'll auger it down if not, but we have a little cherry on top. Match up with our room over there. And it actually would be a solid block here because you have 1, 2, 3, 4 for glass. 1, 2, 3, 4 for glass. Over there. You know what I mean? Yeah, following me. Okay. Oh, Wandering Horde. My goodness, I hope they didn't see me. I do not feel like fighting a Wandering Horde today. They did not see me. Nice. Let them wander on by. Well, I wasn't going to do this this episode, but you know how I always say, oh, we're only going to just do 30 minutes, and turns out to be 3 hours. Let's copy that rotation. I'll let this horde wander on by. Go ahead. Pass on through. Pass on through. Well, a nice solid area for them to pass on through on now, you know. They don't... Not going to get caught up on any dirt and beat upon that. Did I put... Oh, pardon. Don't have a lot of that to be wasting. No. We have one more hallway left. One more hallway left for the bulletproof glass to use that. Oh, he did it again. Oops. I did it again. You just kidding me. It's too early in the morning to be placing bulletproof glass. That's what it is. I think that's right. And then we did something special there, or did we actually go down that one more? We'll have to see. I should just build a corner first and then put this in, but we're going to do it this way. It's kind of weird where I have to look in order to place that properly, you know. This out. That number there and this number here so I can get this. Copy that? No. I try that every time, don't I? I try to copy that arch. And it does not work, folks. It's kind of a long hallway. He saw me, didn't he? I guess it's about the same length as that one over there. Probably works out about the same. Maybe a little bit longer. That makes it a bit unique, though. None of the hallways are the same. You know, it's not all cookie cutter. Everything's exactly the same. It's all a bit different. I think that's what makes it sort of unique. Might hang around and wait for your feedback for this garden before I tackle anything else in it. And if we're going to do away with the trees, if we're not going to put trees in here, I may take these pillars out all the way along this line here. Or, well, better yet, take these out right here. And those out right there. And see if we can get it to support without having those in. Maybe what I decide to do. So we're going to probably run out of glass here. Gonna be close. It's okay. We'll make more plates. Make more curved pieces to put in. And I have to check my blocks. What do we need? 16? No. We need more than that because we have the ceiling as well. I have to put in a ceiling. I did think to go ahead and put in the ceiling for the far side over there, the far right corner as we're facing now. Finish that out. Got those done. All right. And get my plates out. Do a little advanced placement. Oh man, and the game's getting overheated. So when we come back, we'll finish the corner, and I'll paint it on my own time. I won't make you sit through that. But let's take a look at what it looks like now with the hallways completed around all the corners. Yeah, that's gonna look nice. That's gonna look very nice. Yeah, I like the way it doesn't really match up. Now this matches up with that. That's pretty close. That's pretty close to the same amount because we had the same in the center. But the way the building sits over there versus the corner that goes back, you know, that's a little different. I like that. I like it that it's a little different all the way around. Some places are similar, some are not. But I'll wait on your feedback for the tree farm over there. We'll figure out what we're going to do with that exactly. Because I like the way it looks, just the way it sits there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. You have yourselves a good day, good evening, and I will see you all next time.